Hey friends, it's Miss Kelsey. We are doing a special story time today about St. Patrick's Day. Look at this. This is the first book that we're going to read called Happy St. Patrick's Day, Curious George. Guys, look, he found a leprechaun. Look at that. And then the next book we're going to read is The Night Before St. Patrick's Day. So that looks like a good one too, doesn't it? We'll get to these, and then after we read our books, we're going to do this craft together. Now guys, this is kind of silly, but pretty fun too. We've got a little leprechaun head that we've colored, and then we've got lots of orange yarn that we've made a beard out of. I left my beard, or his beard, very long, and we braided it. You could cut yours short, you could make it as full as you wanted. You could add other colors if you want in there as well. So we're gonna make this together after we read our stories. Are you ready to get started? Let's go. For St. Patrick's Day. Says, 'twas the night before St. Patrick's Day, the day to wear green. So that's March 17th, the day to wear green. Not a creature was stirring except for Tim and Maureen. Look, they made a sign. Guys, what's that? What is that? A leprechaun. They decked out the den from ceiling to floor with streamers and rainbows and shamrocks galore. I've got shamrocks behind us here. You see those? Those are shamrocks. Wow, they did a good job, didn't they? Later, they carefully made traps with golden charms and rings. I bet we catch a leprechaun. They love shiny things. For if they caught one, so the legend told, they'd find where he buried his big pot of gold. Guys, do you think they see him right there? I don't know. They set all the traps round the room with great care in hopes a wee Irishman soon would be theirs. Look at all those traps. It says enter. Oh, there's some gold right there. They're trying to trap them. Here, there. The children then nestled all snug in their beds while visions of golden coins danced in their heads. Happy St. Patrick's Day, said Dad, early the next morning. Then he started to play bagpipes without warning. He huffed and he puffed an old Irish song. Mom dished out green eggs and sang loudly along. Guys, would you eat green eggs? Would you try those? Look, there's the leprechaun peeking in the corner. When from their bedroom there arose such a clatter, the kids ran down the hallway to see what was the matter. And what should their wondering eyes should appear? Let's see what they found. But a terrible mess. A leprechaun was here. Oh my goodness, he made a mess of their bedroom. Be quiet, whispered Maureen. He's hiding somewhere. When we find him, remember we must hold his stare. For if you look away, if you so much as blink, leprechauns vanish quick as a wink. The kids trailed muddy footprints back and forth across the floor. Ooh, let's see. Which led them under Tim's bed and past the closet door. And then inside a trap, they heard someone giggling. A real live leprechaun. They both saw him wiggling. His eyes, how they twinkled, his body so tiny. His hand clasped a trinket so golden and shiny. He was dressed in all green from his head to his toes, and he looked like a cobbler wearing fairy-sized clothes. The children approached him, staring straight in his eyes. Tell us where the gold is. Don't be tricky. No lies. I buried it under a rock, smooth and hard. It's marked with an X right in your own backyard. He told them. But when the kids went outside with their shovel and pick, they instantly saw it had been a big trick. Look at all those rocks. They all have X's on them. That leprechaun is so tricky. Ha ha, I fooled you. It's time to disappear. Happy St. Patty's Day to you, and better luck next year. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Look, he's off on a rainbow. What? That tricky leprechaun. The end. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Curious George. Top of the morning, George. It's time to romp and play. With a party, dancing, and parade, everyone's Irish today. Head into the closet. Is there green in there? You have to dress up special. St. Patrick's Day is here. Little monkey top hat, fancy green plaid vest. George picks out his finest so that he'll look his best. Headed down the stairs, George can't believe his eyes. His friend is dressed in yellow. Now that's a big surprise. Is that a surprise that this guy's always dressed in yellow? No. Eating breakfast quickly, and then they're off. They're on the run, headed off to start the day with leprechaun-filled fun. It says, special table on the grass for each laddie and each lass. Lots of scissors, lots of glue, colored paper, glitter too. Yarn and cotton, crayons new, decorate this box for shoes. Giant paintbrush, paint in globs, green and yellow rainbow blobs. George is ready, craft is done, now it's time to have more fun. Let's catch a leprechaun. They're trying to catch a leprechaun. It says crafts are done, outdoor fun, kids are out to play. Everybody's dressed up for this very special day. Chocolate coins, all kids join, treasure hunt is on. Look around to find the gold that's hidden on the lawn. Look at all this, they're finding it. George found a whole bag full. It says, pot of gold, wealth untold. George found the rainbow's end, the kind of loot to share around and not the kind to spend. Music starts, George departs. It's monkey on the run. He doesn't want to miss a beat. The dancing has begun. It says, girls with curls, tap and swirl, knees rise up with glee. Kick and jump, toes go thump. Dancers, 1, 2, 3. Circle, dance, bounce and prance, round and round they go. Arms at sides, bright high strides, cheeks and eyes aglow. George jumps in with a grin, monkey toes a-tappin'. Dancers smile, crowd goes wild, everybody clapping. Then the fiddlers start to play and George jumps up with glee. Green balloons, snappy tunes, George watches from a tree. What's that on the ground there? Oh my, it cannot be. George jumps over, 4-leaf clover. How lucky could he be? George thinks for just a moment before he makes a wish. Then he sniffs, takes a whiff, and wishes for... What do you think he's wishing for? Ooh, toasty, an Irish dish. That's what he wishes for. Tasty roast potatoes, warm and filling stew, fine corned beef and cabbage. There's just one thing to do. Monkey at the table, eating up his fill, starting to feel full now. Well, that is until... Dishes piled with sweet things, green punch in a bowl. George jumps up to get some. Punch bowl starts to roll. Oh no, oh my, what has he done? George jumps up to clean. He smiles at his good friend and sees at last he's wearing green. His friend laughs and gives a hug, but now they're running late. They're going to a big parade and George just cannot wait. Bagpipes glow, drums beat low, music fills the air. Bands in green fill the scene, the parade is finally here. Festive floats glide like boats down the crowded street. Irish flags, tail wags, marching to the beat. Looking round, lost and found. At last George sees his friend, green and happy and looking snappy, here at the rainbow's end. Look at that. That is such a fun parade. The end. Okay guys, so for your craft, it's actually very simple. What you're gonna have inside your little kit is this little leprechaun face cutout, and what you're gonna do is color your hat, color the face, color the little shamrock there on his hat, make it as colorful as you want. And then you're gonna grab your yarn right here, a whole tuft of it, and we're gonna glue on our yarn all around his little face here. So if you want, you can leave it long strands like I did mine. You can put some on the back if you want, or what you can do is kind of, let's see, fold your string in half and then glue it on like that. So maybe you would have to use a little bit less that way. So it's all doubled up. Does that make sense? So you can use Elmer's glue at home. Just put glue right here, hold your string on, wait a couple seconds, or I used hot glue so it happened really fast. And like I said, you can leave yours long, you can cut it super short. So have fun making this little leprechaun craft. Have a good week. Bye.